People of the verse, hello and welcome to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in this video I will be talking about what I believe is the worst problem in the game, and that is desync. I'll tell you why later after I talk about this month's exceptional giveaway that we have on the channel, as I am giving away a Retaliator bomber with lifetime insurance. All you have to do to get on winning is to be a subscriber to the channel and answer the giveaway related question that I'll be asking throughout the video, so be on the lookout for that one. Also, if you have access to my Discord channel by being a Patreon member or a join button member, I also have another giveaway, which is a G12 with lifetime insurance as well, so make sure to be joining the giveaway channel on the Discord channel as well. Good luck to everyone out there. So in this video we'll be talking about desync, and also why I believe that this is the worst problem in Star Citizen right now. And believe it or not, guys, I believe that it is even worse than the infamous, the traded 30k error, the servers disconnect, which as far as I'm concerned has only happened to me once since the Geno threat event went live, so kudos to CAG for making the servers more stable. I've also noticed that we get now some server maintenance messages in the global chat, which is something that I have never encountered before. I don't know if you guys had seen that before, or is this a new feature? Please let me know in the comments down below. But desync right now, in my opinion, is absolutely ruining the game in many ways. And the first thing that makes, in my opinion, desync ruin the game is how you are playing with other people in your ship in multi-crew, especially when they are in turrets. I have seen that happening countless times, people being in turrets and then being ejected when the ship enters quantum drive. Now you think, oh well, there should be a workaround, which is maybe have the people not sit in ships, not sit in turrets when the ship enters quantum drive. Well, unfortunately, we tried that and that doesn't work. Instead, what it does is that there's some kind of force reaction that pushes your player character all the way down to some kind of wall or any objects that are in the ship, and then you die. This has happened to me not once but twice actually, so that workaround does not work as well. So that's the first issue here with desync, is that if you are playing with other people, you are going to waste a lot of time collecting everybody who has lost in space because they've just been ejected out of the ship, and they can have been ejected in multiple directions. So you have to pick them up at different spots at the same time to then go to the location where you want to go, and you're not even sure they're not going to get ejected a second time after being ejected the first time. So that is already bad enough. Now, we are not done with turrets. There's another problem that I've noticed with turrets. Actually, two more problems that I've noticed with turrets. The first one is that when you get in the turret, sometimes you get to be stuck. You can power on the turret, you can try to do whatever settings you want to do to make it work, but actually it's not, you're stuck, nothing is working. The only solution is to exit the turret seat and come back. Now, that is practical if you are in a ship that actually has an interior, but when you are in a starfighter, like in a Hurricane, for example, that means that the ship has to come to a complete stop, because otherwise obviously you will be leaving the ship, but the ship will still be in motion, and then the pilot will have to pick you up. So that is not practical. Now, the next thing that I also noticed is that sometimes, because of desync, the pilot of the ship might be at a particular area, but you and your client will be in another area. This has happened to me several times, where the pilot was already engaging the enemy and fighting, but I was still about 400 kilometers away from where the pilot was, even though I was still in the same ship at the same time. So I could hear the ship firing, I could hear that my pilot was destroying the enemies, collecting bodies, but I was just doing nothing. Even clicking to try to fire the turret was not working, and all that was extremely frustrating. Eventually, over time, we got synced again together, and I was able to do things and do my part in the mission and help my pilot. But for about 2 minutes this was extremely frustrating as well, and it led to a lot of confusion. Hopefully one day also this is going to be fixed, but right now it definitely is not pleasant at all. Now, if desync was only a multi-crew problem, that would be okay, you would just play solo, but unfortunately when you are playing solo, you can also have some desync issues, and this can happen in several fashions. And the first one is when you are fighting in combat, sometimes, especially when you're, I don't know why, but all those combat missions seem to be happening in asteroid fields or debris fields, and sometimes you just crash into some kind of invincible asteroid or debris that of course you didn't see because you thought that you were flying at one particular location, but the server thought that you were flying at a different location where of course a debris or an asteroid or any kind of object was located, and that is how you mysteriously explode your ship. Your ship blows up, you have no idea why. That is because of desync. This is also extremely frustrating. The next thing that has happened to me several times, and this is also going to be the giveaway question as well, guys. Has this happened to you? The thing that I'm going to talk about right now, landing and destroying your ship when landing. This has happened to me several times, especially, I don't know why, but this seems to be happening to me on Macrotech, and especially at New Babbage. So if this has happened to you as well, let me know in the comments down below. That is the giveaway question. This is extremely frustrating because it ruins trade, especially it happens at the commons, just outside of the commons. This has not happened to me at the hangars, but it does happen regularly when you land outside of the commons, especially that landing pad that is a little bit on the side. Don't land there, it is extremely dangerous. It has happened to me many times as well on the regular pads on top of the skyscrapers of New Babbage, especially when you have to do deliveries and landings there. You just land there, you think you're doing everything properly, a nice smooth landing, and then boom, you lose a wing, or your ship just blows up because apparently that landing was not that smooth. This also needs to be fixed because it wastes a lot of time for a lot of people. So if this has happened to you as well, let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what you've lost if this happened to you. Hopefully just some time and maybe some cargo. That could be an interesting story to share. Well, that's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was what I believe to be the worst problem in the game right now. I don't think it is the 30k error anymore. Maybe it will come back, maybe it will become an issue again, but as of 3.12.1 in February 2021, it is desync in my opinion. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. We'll be checking out the last episode of Inside Star Citizen. Hopefully this is going to be an exciting one. The last ones have been doing quite well. I think Jared is on a streak. Let's hope he keeps up with the good work. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on live stream for an Inside Star Citizen live review. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.